First of all, I want to say when I started selling online on eBay and Amazon, I was actually writing down the address for the customer. So you don't feel obliged that you have to buy the printer upfront once you are just starting a business. If you have a printer to ship your shipping labels and stuff, it's going to save you a lot of time. So in this video, in my home setup, once I ship the order from the home, I have two printers inside the home as well. So one is a A4 printer and the other one is thermal printer. So the thermal printer or the A4 printer, we will obviously compare which can be the right option for you. So the thermal printer which I have, it's called Munbyn Bluetooth printer. And once you buy it, this is the printer, and this is a really solid build, really solid quality for this printer. One thing I will like to say that there are many cheaper printer, and I will recommend you stay away from them because I have bought many and all of them are just complete crap. So you want to stay away from the cheaper one. This one is in the mid price range. It's not expensive as like a Zebra 420D, which is also a good printer, but this one, I would consider this one a budget but good thermal printer. So once you buy it, you get the box, obviously the packing and the charging supply. Another thing which they will include inside the box is they will give you some sample thermal like a papers to print. So you can actually I will actually show you how to set it up. You can do with the Bluetooth as well. They include a USB stick. So inside the USB stick, you're gonna find the drivers, the software that you have to download in order to use this printer. Printer cable is also included inside the box as well, but obviously you're not gonna need it if you're gonna use a Bluetooth option, but it's good to have everything inside the box. In a terms of pros of and cons of using a thermal printer is that in a thermal printer, obviously you don't need to use ink, so you don't have to worry about refilling them and the cost of ink and all that kind of stuff as well. Obviously with the thermal printer, you can only print the shipping label. You can't really print anything else as compared to if you have an A4 printer and you need to print some other documents for your office use or for your home use or whatever. But thermal printer are normally really kind of fast to print but you can only use them for shipping label. Once you buy them, it's only the cost of the printer, so you don't have to really pay for like ink and stuff. And if you have a Royal Mail business account, you do get like these type of papers which you can use inside the thermal printer for free as well. So it's just the cost of printer, it's a one-off cost as compared to A4 printer. Obviously you have to spend money for the ink and stuff as well. So let me show you how the label look like from this Munbyn printer which I'm using at the moment. So once it's connected, you can see on the back there is just the power cable, the printer cable, and then there is just a place to feed the paper inside. All you have to do is just take the paper. As soon as you're gonna place the paper on the feeder and then adjust the slider according to the size of paper, the printer will automatically feed the paper inside. So I place the paper, push that little bit in, and then the printer will align and then automatically detect the size of the printer, and the light on the top should turn blue. Normally it will blink red, but if the paper is aligned right, it will just turn blue. So it means everything is perfect. So for the Mac, Linux and Windows, the software is inside. It's just gonna take 1 second to install the software and the printer will be ready. So I'm gonna print around 5 of the labels, so you will be able to see what is the speed and all that kind of stuff as well. So as soon we hit print, I'm gonna just hit the print, and then you will see the first one, the second one, the third one, fourth one, and the fifth one. So it is really quick. You can see the labels are printed on the other side right here as well. So 5 labels are printed right here. So it's a really decent speed, to be honest with you. So at the end, if you're looking for something small, portable, which will fit and sit right on your desk, I think the Munbyn printer is a good option. If you're looking for a thermal printer, no ongoing cost, you don't have to fill up the ink, and if you have a Royal Mail business account, you get the labels for free as well. So I think that's really a good deal. The other option is obviously a A4 printer. With the A4 printer, you can print a normal documents as well, like on the papers like this. Just the papers like this, you can buy like 500 of them from Asda. They are around £4 a pack. The thing with it, if you print a shipping label on these papers, obviously you will have to cut them and then use like a sellotape and stick it on the parcel, which can be really time consuming. But if I use to print the shipping label, I buy these papers. So you can see right here, these one have like a 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I used already 3 of them. So the way it works here, when you print them, it's going to print 4 labels on one page. With these papers, what you do is actually you peel them like this and then you stick it on your parcel as well. These papers are quite expensive. So around £30 nowadays. Actually, you get about 500 of these papers. And then obviously with the A4 printer, you have to have a cartridge, but cartridge is not really expensive. So for me, for this printer which I'm using, it is HP 201DW. Cost of the cartridge is around £30 a year. So if you buy directly from HP, of course it's going to be expensive, but you can find the cheaper one on the eBay as well. Some people will say they will destroy your printer, but I've been using the aftermarket, the eBay one, for almost 5-6 years now, and my printer is still running smooth. So at the end, I will say the thermal printer are a good option because you can print the label really fast as well, and especially with the Royal Mail business account, you will not have any ongoing cost. It's just the printer. Once you buy it, that's it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave the link for the Munbyn printer inside the description as well. And because the HP is not making the printer which I'm using anymore, I will leave the link for another printer which I bought it for my storage unit if I need to ship the parcels from there, and that printer is really good as well. Check the link for both of them inside the description.